What up? What up? So I'm always showing you some tips and tricks and Sunu since I've been recording for years, and now Sunu has a studio. Trying to put y'all on so y'all won't be stuck around, trying to figure stuff out. So let's see. I want to hide this. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that's dope. I didn't even know you could do that. Can you go in here? Yeah, that's fire. All right. Anyway, that's fire. That's fire. I didn't know you can do that. Okay, so we are in the workspace, right? Hold on. Boom. Okay, yeah. All right. What is this? I want to delete that because I don't want to get caught in the wrong spot. Okay, Google AI, female, Henry. All right, cool. So now we're in. Let me move this over here close to Suno. Boom. So we'll go there. So now I'm in here. This is the workspace. This is a workspace. Okay, let me play around with this. Oh, wow. I didn't know you can do that. Oh, so that's cool. I can do it like this. So we're in the workspace. And I was talking to Chat, me and Chat be having a nice conversation. I created, um, let me add this. I created my pop singer. I don't know what made me think of a song called Haunted House last night. So last night I was playing around with this idea, and I'm trying to find. And what I do is I try to find names, and then I ask Chat to look up the name to make sure, you know, um, the name is not taken, because it's a lot of people doing a lot of things on the planet. See, so I'll go right here. Are there any female artists by the name of Blake? Boom, say hey. So they all were last names. They all were last names. So anyway. I'm like, okay, create me this. So when I figured it out, I was gonna call her Lake, and then that was a picture they made. I was like, yeah, this was a picture they made in Nano Banana. So I went to Nano Banana, and that's why I created her. So I didn't like this, and let me stop lying. I went to Bam here. So I went to I went right here, and I had that, as you can see, and then that made me go out of this. So that made me these, and I was digging these. This was Blake at first. I was like, I like it, but let me go through. So I went through, and then I was like, I want this one right here with these blue eyes. So that's Blake. So I took this, I cropped it, and I dumped it in the Nano Banana, and I said, take this girl and put her in this, which it didn't do, because I thought this girl was looked too old. So I was like, okay. So what I did, let me see, did I create? I'm trying to see, where did I create her at? I created, okay, yeah. So I created her, I cropped her, I threw it, see, there's a crop. And then I said, can you have her in an oversized white suit, kneeling in an all white leather chair with all overcoat, touching the floor, whoopie woo, whoopie woo, have everything but boom. And then they created her like this. And I was like, ooh, that's fire. That's what I want right there. That's her. That is her. So I went down and I was like, boom, create it again. It did it, but it didn't do it the way I wanted. So I took her and I dumped her in here. Not this. I'm trying to get out of this. Okay, so I went into here. You see where I dumped her? And all you do is just slide her over here.
Table one running.
Sorry. Slide her over here. and then I wrote the prompt. This is not the prompt, but that's when I wrote the prompt. I had to enter. I wanted her in a leather chair. I wanted her, you know. Oh God, let me get out of it. How do you get out of this? Let me do this. Maybe this will work. Oh, you know what? You don't even see this. I apologize. I totally forgot. I'm still in this screen. Jesus Christ. So anyway, let's go back to here. Nah. Um, my bad. So anyway, I did her in Google. There we go. So I went in here. Totally apologize. And Mid Journey made me this picture. So I'm like, that's my artist right there. That's my artist right there. And I told it to create her in all white. That's the same girl, but I flipped the whole script, white wig and all. I tried to get her to get Nano Banana to make it wide. It didn't. So I took it out of here and go back here, and we're gonna bring up. Yeah. So when I went here, trying not to go so far, I had I dumped her picture in here. So let me see. Click. Why it ain't going? Oh yeah, it is. It is. So I went here and I put her picture over here, and then I said, "Can you create her the same way with everything that's white? You make black, even the chair." Now, when it did it, it didn't do it that what I wanted. So I was like, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping at all because what it did was this right here. So when I had that, I'm like, I kind of look like her. This looked just like her. And I love that she had the black shoes on. That was fire. This was cool. It's dope, but I ain't like that. This, she looked a little too mature. So I'm going to roll with this one. So I downloaded that and started rocking and started rolling. Then I went, let me find it and see if I still have it open. No, I don't have it open. But then I went to Canva and that's when I created. But so now I got my artist. Once I have my artist, let me go to submit. Okay, cool. Once I have my artist, I'm like, cool. I got my artist. I got the back story. I got everything I need. Now, the crazy part, I already had the songs. And last night I was just going through. I don't know. I was going through something. Not nothing bad or nothing, but wanting to create an artist. I was fiending to create something. And something said, come up with a joint called Haunted House. Because I did a song for a bad boy artist a while ago, some years ago, and she never put out the song, me and my partner. And it was called Haunted House. So I was like, man, shoot, I'm gonna bring that back. But I didn't use, my stuff. So I just went deep, wrote it, put it out, put the prompt out, and it came up with this. Step inside, don't make a sound. Welcome to my haunted house. Shadows crawling on the wall. Hear your heartbeat, hear it fall. Every step is getting loud. I said, that's exactly what the hell I want. And Halloween come. I wasn't even thinking about Halloween coming up, but then I kept listening to it. I'm like, man, that's dope. So Sooner will make you two tracks. You know what I mean? It'll make you two tracks. Right now, I'm about to double check to see if my live is right. That's all. I'm just going here. Hold on, y'all. So I want to make sure my stuff right. Oh, what's going on with the volume? Right. Okay. That's all. I'm just going here. Hold on, y'all. Dang. So I want to make sure. But I still smile. What's going on with the volume? Right. Okay, that's all. I'm just going here. Hold Okay, that's all I want to know. I'm on good. So now it makes two versions. Then I heard the second verse. What I do, I made these before I went to sleep, fell asleep. And then as soon as it was on your phone, so I had my phone Bluetooth to my car. So on the way to work, I was listening. I was like, oh wow. So this is the original version. You just heard the remix. The original is crazy. It started off dope. Listen to that. Oh, that's
Step inside, don't make a sound.
fire.
Welcome to my haunted house. Shadows crawling on the wall. Hear your heartbeat, hear it fall.
That was perfect. I was like, oh yeah, that's hype. So I said, you know what? Let's start building another album. So one song I came up with right before I went to sleep is Quicksand. I was trying to think of something that I've never heard before, and I was like, man, nobody had a love song like Quicksand. Meaning you trying to leave, but you stuck in her or his, but it'll be his quicksand. You know what I mean? The more you try to leave, the deeper you get in. You know what I mean? Quicksand. The more you fight, the more you fall in. I was like, oh, that's fire. That's fire. So I got with it, broke it down, and came up with this.
Every time I try to leave, I sink deeper, deeper, deeper. Quicksand. I pack my bags 100 times. Your shadow crawls into my mind. Every step I take away, something pulls me back to stay. Your words wrap tight around my skin. A prison dressed in velvet sin. I fight the weight but can't escape. The more I move, the more I break. Can't get free, I can't stand. Feels like I'm trapped.
So again, it makes two versions. Both of them was hot, so I'm gonna have one because I put out singles. So I'm gonna have two versions, the original version and the remix on the single. This one going there too. This fire.
Every time I try to leave, I sink deeper, deeper, deeper. Quicksand. I pack my bags 100 times. The shadow crawls into my mind. Every step I take away, something pulls me back to stay. Your words wrap tight around my skin. A prison dressed in velvet sin. I fight the weight, but can't escape. The more I move, the more I break. Can't get free, I can't stand. Feels like I'm trapped in your hands. Every breath I take, I'm damned. Baby, you're my quicksand. I'm sinking, sinking, can't get out. Every time I scream and shout, I wanna run.
Okay, so that's gonna be on there. I'm letting y'all have some heat. So I got another joint. I'm gonna show you what I really came on here for, but I definitely had to let you hear. So Little White Lies. Little White Lies, I ain't gonna lie, I came up with probably about 2 hours ago. And that's fire. This is fire too. And the crazy part, this artist is exactly what I wanted. I built it exactly the way I wanted her, you know, vibing, a little bit R&B ish, a little bit trap ish, but strictly pop, alternative pop.
You said you were home by 10. But I heard your voice through the static again. Little things you swear don't mean a thing, but I feel the weight every time they sting. You paint the truth in silver skies, but I can see through the alibi. Little white lies, they cut like knives, soft and quiet, but they bleed me dry. I keep pretending.
Okay, that's that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm working on our album. But anyway, so you're in Suno, you be in the create part right here, right? I was just showing off. I'm sorry. And you're in the create, and you know they have studio now. So studio, you can push 3 or 4 when you in studio. So I forgot, I'm not in the studio. I'm in create right here. You see on the side, I'm still in create, but that's studio right there. So you click studio, it has to load. So let it load. Am I still in the right place? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. So now studio has loaded. Okay. You can make this wide, this track wider like that. So here's the whole track right here. It's full song. See, and you could jump around.
Little things you swear don't mean a thing,
You know, you could jump around.
but I know inside.
Okay, now, if you want to break the tracks down and mix them properly, you got. Hold on, let me hit this. So here's the deal: when you're right here, it's going to be like an edit, cut, edit. You go up here as a hand, then it becomes the move tool. So you click on that, and then over here is. Let me open it up a little bit. Over here is like I forgot what they call this, but you can go over here and it will say get stems. I'm looking for it. I got it too wide. Put it like this. Nah, take it back. Okay. And you see what I just did? You can hit the little, I forgot what he called it. It's like the little mark, like a little mark, almost like a diagonal line. You hit that and it goes to that layout and to that layout. Okay, so over here is like a few more settings, and you see where it says, so it'll be just like this. And then you can extract it, and it'll say all detective stems. So it won't look like this, it'll look like this. But I had already extracted the stems. So all detective stems, bam. Now, once it do this, what it did was break everything down in that song. You see what I'm saying? So you go down here and see where it says insert all, that'll dump it into the timeline. So what I want to do is not that, get that out the way. So that'll dump all these tracks into the timeline right here. So let's do, say insert all, boom. You see all those tracks? The vocals, background vocals, drums, bass, keyboard. All these tracks is this right here, this purple one. But now they're separated. So the purple one is going to mute automatically. It's going to mute itself. You see this right here? It muted itself because you don't want to hear that. So all these tracks, when you play all these tracks, it make up just this one track. So you can start to play and some vocals. All right, cool. Vocals down here. You can separate it. So I think they got the vocals on the synth line. So you could edit it. So let's solo this out. They call this the synth. Okay? They call it because of that little sounds right there. However, up here it was the background. Now you could make this a separate track, and you could take that background out and put it on a different track, and you can leave this little synth part of reverbish thing they have. This it's not. Oh, it is the synth. So crazy thing, I wasn't even going to show you this, but you could do this. Let me see if I can do this right quick. Okay, so I hope that made a track. Yep. So whatever's highlighted, this track is highlighted. So when you hit new track, it's gonna make a track right up under the one that's highlighted. I know y'all don't know none of this. So what I'm gonna do is find where she stopped singing. All right, cool. Right here, and I'm gonna take that all the way over. And what I noticed last night, I watched the YouTube. So what was it? What was it? What was? Oh God, I forgot the split. It's something that can split it. Right here. Okay, let's look over here and see if we can find it. Clip volume, speed, transfer. He hit something and it split the track right there because I want to split it right there. It wasn't C. Whatever we push, we can always fix. So it was control something, but I don't want to mess it up. Control C, control V, control B. Okay, control S. Nope, that's save. That's basically save on everything. Control D. Nope. There's bookmark. Nope. Control F. Nope. Control G. Control H. Damn, I don't know what happened to that. It took the whole thing out. Where did I go? Okay, cool. Right there. Right there. Man, what was it? Control. You know what? Let's do this. So this is how I do sometimes. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna gotta pull up the window first and pull up YouTube. And I'll be right into something, making something, and I will jump my butt to YouTube. I'm going, damn, somebody on Sooner Live, me, duh. All right, so I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna bring up YouTube because we want to figure out something right quick. Double check that I'm on YouTube. Yep. Go back to YouTube. So we're gonna go to history, whatever we when we looked at it. So we're going. We want to look up Sunu. We're looking up our history. Fundamentals of very basic keyboard shortcuts right here. So we're gonna go here.
To bring all the stems onto the timeline. So 2 is the workspace, 3 is the backtick right below the tilt about playback. I can click. So the playhead is also your cursor. So let's say I wanted to split a region of one of these stems out.
There it is.
I could click on the bar line that I want to split it and do Command E to create a split.
There it is.
Maybe I'll split this one.
Boom, Command E. And that's how I do it. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna go back here. Because now all I wanted was that. Go back, share that. Okay, cool. Now, what did I want? Command E. So I did this, and that's where I want it split. On the Windows is Control E. So I'm gonna go to Control E. Now I split that. Now I'm just gonna slide that down. Boom. Now it's not here no more. It's on this track. So we can solo both tracks. Now I can mix that with the music on a different track. Now I can really intricately mix it. Boom, and see the synth come in right here. Let's solo that too. Oh, you can't solo both of them. Oh, anyway, so let's solo that. We're going to get 4 out of it. We want to take that part again, but I'm waiting to see when they're finished. That's a synth. Oh, the other part is just vocals. That's the synth playing that part. I didn't even know that. Let me listen. That's all. Trying to see do any. Okay. Okay, rest of it is synth. So we're gonna keep that. I would. Let's double check just in case we. Yep. So the rest of it is sent. So I'm going to double click this and I'm gonna call it vocal high. That's what it sounds like she's saying. Vocal high. And rename that. So now I know what this is. So I don't have to look at it and mess it up. I could look over here and be like, oh, okay. So when it starts, I know I want that. That's crazy because now I can put this anywhere in a song. Wait a minute, what am I doing? So I can copy this. Was it? I think it was shift. Most of the time, it's always shift. Yep. So what I did was hit shift and the mouse. Wait a minute. I just moved it over. I thought I copied it. Okay, just control Z, put it right back. Now I can go back to Suno because I know he showed how to copy something. And we can copy it, or I could just do this. I do know that. And I can hit Control C and then go right here. It's about that long. Hit Control V. That's always copy on everything. Controls. I don't care what you're doing, Word, whatever. And now I could just keep adding. Let me see if I hit another one. Nope, don't do that. Go back. I could just keep adding those vocals right where I want them, all the way through the whole song, if I want to, and I can mix it in and out. You know what I mean? Instead of it being a synth. I'm gonna do it a couple more times. These are tips and tricks I'm showing you. Tips and tricks. Keep going. Boom. Call it a day, and then one more. All right. And I'm gonna cut it off right here. What do you say? Control E or Control? Did you say E? Yep. All right, then we delete that. Highlight it. Hit delete. Now we got the ha's all the way through. We won't even have to worry about nothing no more. So let's go back here. Let's go to the beginning. Nope. Guess we gotta highlight it because we got it highlighted. Bam. Mute the vocal. Mute the vocals. You see, that vocal is still going. I want to hear what you say. That's all. Okay, so we can't do that, and I know why. I should have stopped it right here and then went over. You know what I mean? But all we gotta do is mute that, so it's not messing up nothing. And I see why they did that because they added that other keyboard and all that is in there too. So what I would do, which is nothing, you can hit Control Z all the way back until they go all the way back. You see it disappearing? Boom, boom. It'll take it all the way back. That's called undo. And it'll undo it all the way to where it was. See, I went all the way back. Now I can keep going and it'll undo that track. Boom, there it is. Now we back right at where we started. Man, y'all better be writing this down. Now, cool. We can go down here again. We can. Why don't I hear the vocal? Oh, I got the vocals in now. You hear the vocals. Hold on, I don't hear no vocals. What's going on?
But I heard your voice. But I heard your voice through the static again. Little things you swear don't mean a thing.
When you mix it like this,
But I feel the weight every time they sting. You paint the truth in
remix where
silver
you
skies, but I can see through the
are.
alibi. Little white lies, they cut like knives, soft and quiet, but they bleed me dry. I keep pretending, but I know inside I'm buried under all your little white lies.
And then you could just freak it the way you want to freak it. You could do different lyrics. You could bring in, you could replay certain things. Like I'm gonna do this. Hold up. Let's. I wish certain things would move certain things, but it doesn't. So we're not gonna worry about it. So we'll go right here, bring the song.
You said you were home, but
So I'm gonna go from here all the way over here. So I'm gonna highlight that part right there, and then I'm gonna replace that part. Let's see what is going on and replace it with. I'm telling it vocals. I'm gonna say different lyrics. I'm not really changing it, but I'm showing you what it could do. Let's hit replace. So you see right in that spot, it's faded now. So what it's trying to do is rewrite lyrics if I did it right. If I did it right. So you can remix things, you can add things, you can subtract things. I love about studio is really you really get into production. You really get into production. You know what I mean? You learn how to separate tracks. You learn how to mix certain tracks. You learn what they really need is the whole mix window, but they do it right here in this little spot. They really need mixers and faders. It should be something that you click and then it goes to that. Um, it should be number 5, but it's brand new, so I know it's coming. It's a beta still. Promise you it's coming. So we're waiting on the track. And I think that's it. Yeah. See, it's rewriting. It's doing okay. Now it's done. So let's listen to it now.
you said it, it's a friend. I should just give up. Your stories fold like paper, a plane. Little falling down in a hurricane. You paint the truth in silver skies, kisses whiny. You paint the truth in silver skies.
It's totally different. I mean, I don't like it at all. But you can change the song just like that. Now you want to go back. You see this little arrow up here? Just hit back, and it's gonna change it back. Take it. Okay, hold on. I don't want to accidentally. Okay, let's go back here. I'm making sure. No, it's still broken in half. So we're gonna keep going back until it meshed that back in. Cool. Meshed it back in, and now it's all back.
You said you were home by 10.
So you don't have to worry about messing up because it's non-destructive. You can just keep going, keep knocking your stuff out, keep coming up with different ideas, keep changing the beats and all that stuff. I love that. That's pretty dope. So once you get like this, I feel it's mixed already. Soon it's gonna mix your stuff damn near perfect. So once you do that, you just go here to export, and you can export the full song. So you want to export full. Do not do multi-track. Y'all don't know how to mix yet. Please don't do that because it's gonna export all these as different waves. Different waves. You want it to export it full song where it look like this up here and it sound like this. Everything. So you could dump it into DistroKid or whatever you're using to distribute your song. Um, I'm digging this. I don't know. Should I put it out right now? What y'all think? Should I drop this boy?
You said you were home by 10.
Thing is, though, I'm not gonna put that one out first. I'm putting uh let's go here, push one, and hit two. So now all you gotta do is hit the numbers on your keyboard. So what I'm gonna do is get the songs together, master them, mix them, and then we rolling them. Like I said, I'm putting Haunted House out first. I already did the. Let me go back. I already did. Let me see what I can pull up. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I already did the album cover. Okay. So, oh, I would have to bring up the screen. Oh, on share the screen. I ain't trying to do that anyway. So what I'm gonna try to do is bring up my screen where the cover is, and then I'll show you guys. And we keep rocking and rolling. This thing is moving slow. Come on. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm going to her folder where her album cover is. All right, so I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna hit H, and we're gonna hit entire screen. Nope, we can hit window. Yep, window will bring it up. Boom. And I'll show you. There it is. So this is the album cover right here. Well, the single, Haunted House, Blake Lake, and that's it. That's fire. I love that. I love where she got the black boots on, stump of mud. Nah. Anyway, that's it. I'm coming out with it again. You want, yeah. Okay, cool. And we back. So I gave y'all some tips and tricks. I hope it helped you out. I hope you were paying attention. You know what I mean? Um, I don't want that. I want this right here. Bam. Okay, cool. So I hope it helped you out. If you got any questions, hit me up. Like I said, I gets down when it comes to an AI artist. I used to have my own label. I've been producing forever. I have my own production company. I done charted on Billboard. I have done. I was movie, music and movies. I was in the movie with DMX, Chris Christopherson. It was called. Can't think of the name of it. I was in another movie with Reagan Gomez, the girl from Parenthood, I think. And I did that with my brother Brian Smith. He wrote the song. I did the music. That did pretty damn well. And I was in another indie, a couple more indies, just having beats. So I've been doing this for a minute, and I'm just trying to show people because I know Sunu Studio, especially people that use Sunu, or however you want to say it. I say Sunu. Um, I know you really don't know how to mix because I never seen you do it. So I know you. You know what I mean? I probably throw something on you, be like, huh? What? But I'm trying to help you out as much as I can. And oh, you could do this too. I'm gonna get up off here. Let's go to where was I? Boom, go to Sunu, bring that up. Bam. And let's say I'm just gonna grab a song. And you know what's funny? I was remixing a song because Sunu had remix contests, and that's what made me go, you know what? I need to get me a pop artist. And that's when I did it. October add instrumental. Nope, 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 nope. So you could do. I helped this guy out today. He was asking how can you do certain things. Let's see, under your spell, under your spell. Let's try this one.
Eyes like a trap door, wide open tight, pulling me closer into the night. Fingers trace the air, but never land right. A game you play.
These are okay, but think this was the one with the cat.
Eyes like a trapdoor, wide open tight, pulling me closer
And this could be an
into the
album filler.
night. Fingers trace the
I
air,
love it.
but never land right. A game you play so cruel. You're shooting in the dark. You're hungry. Feeling my breath like a thief.
But you can do this with this. Let me get the studio out of here, this out of there. So let's stay in the create mode. Okay. So you can go here. Which one I was playing? Cat joint. And you can remix it. You can adjust speed. You can extend it, make it longer. You can open it in editor. You can open it in the studio. Or you can replace certain parts. I want to make it. Let's see, move to workspace. I'm gonna move it to workspace so I can really work with it. Let's see, where is? Oh, I never gave her a name to. Okay, so I don't even know which ones. Oh, the remixes. All right, so cool. I'm gonna go to there, my workspace remixes, and I should have that joint that I just put over there under your spell. Yeah, I ain't know I had all this stuff over here. I wouldn't have put it over here, but I do know it's that one with the cat because it was a cat plus it's still spinning. Now you can go in here and you could. I'm looking for. You can replace lyrics. You can use the style and the lyrics again. So what I'm gonna do while we on it, let me go here. I'm trying. While we here, let's switch that song up. Let's change that up. We don't want that. You know what I mean? Let's change it up. Go to use style and lyrics. Bam. And we're gonna call it under the spell. Yep, it's under the spell. So now we're gonna create. Boom. And I don't like that being so deep. Okay. So right now it's creating a new under your spell. It just did it. So let's listen to this one.
Eyes like a trapdoor, wide open tight, pulling me closer into the night. Fingers trace the air, but never land
That's one
right.
hypnotic.
A game you play so cruel. Your shadow moves where I can't see. It's not you, it's the spell on me. I'm under your spell, I can't break free. Dancing in the dark, you're haunting me. Under your spell, you're all I see. Hypnotized.
Okay, you see what now we freaked it. Now I like it. Now I love it. Other one.
Eyes like a trapdoor, wide open tight, pulling me closer into the night. Fingers trace the air, but never land right.
Don't love it. So I like the other one. And I'm gonna go in here for the one I like now. And we're gonna want the song details. And we're gonna put under the spell and we're gonna put Blake Lake because that's her name, and I'm definitely gonna use that one. Don't know remix, don't know if it's gonna be the original version, don't know. But boom, now I know. So I know that's one I want to rock with. You see, all these had the same name, but you got to make sure you know exactly which one you want. So this is this.
Eyes like a trapdoor, wide open tight. and tight, pulling me closer into the night. Fingers trace the air, but never land right. How came you play so cruel? Your shadow moves where I can't see.
They dope, but nah. So I'm good. You know what I mean? So what I would do is go to this one because I already like it. And now I'm downloading it. So I'm gonna download a wave. And I just showed you how to go in, kind of like one song, and then remix it. All you gotta do is use style and lyrics. If it's something that you like, the lyrics or the beat, when you go in, you just hit use style and lyrics. You know what I mean? So let's put this right here. So that's the one. So you go here where it says remix edit. You go over here. You can open it in the studio if you want. You can open an editor. You really could freak it. You could do cover. You can go in and kind of change it. You know what I mean? You could take the words off. You could do keep the beat. You can extend it. When you hit extend, it'll show you how long it's going to and probably extend it for like 20, 30 seconds. You can adjust the speed. You can crop it. You can replace sections. But I use style and lyrics. So watch this. I'm going to delete this and I'm going to delete that. So nothing is over here. See what I'm saying? Nothing is over here. And I'm going to go back to the three dots, go to remix edit, come all the way over, use style and lyrics. Now, another thing, if you want that singer, that one you got, persona, bam. And you make her persona. You know what I mean? It's going to let you go through the songs, create new persona, and you're going to go through songs that you've done. And I've done this one, Blake Lake. I'm going to use that one because I like that song. And boom. So now I can always use this persona. You know what I mean? I can upload a photo, and I grab that one since it's right there. Now I got Blake Lake description. I could say this is my alt pop. Let's see, my alternative dirty pop. That's crazy because there was never no dirty pop. That's what we called our pop. 15 years ago when we made pop, me and my partner, we called it dirty pop. Nobody called it dirty. Now it's a whole damn genre out, dirty pop. People like The Weeknd, um, Billie Eilish, some other stuff. Matter of fact, let me stop lying. It's called dark pop, so it still ain't no dirty pop out. That was I was thinking me and my partner. It's called dark pop. So I'm sorry. Did I? What the hell? What am I spelling? Okay, my yep, yep, and then I save it. So no matter what I got, I can always bring this persona up. You know what I mean? This is how you make your own person and you want to bring that back. I did this yesterday and I was like, is it saving? It take a little while. So we'll let that do that. Now, once that's done, you can always use that for something. So you how to bring it up. And then we out. Waiting for that to save. Okay, did it save? See, I did that yesterday and I was like, I know it ain't taking that long. And it sure was taking that long. See, it didn't even save. So we got to go back and do that all over. But white, dum. I'm not even going to. Probably that picture made it takes all day. I already know what it is, so I don't need to do it. So we go, oh, hell no. I got it public. Nope, I'm glad it did that. Yeah, I ain't about to be stealing Mars. You better get your own. So we wait for that. Remember yesterday it took a while. And I'm like, it's still saving, but it don't tell you it's saving. So if you get out of there, you done messed up the whole thing. So we're waiting. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. and then I'm gonna move it if it's taking too long because I already know how to do it. I was trying to help and show you guys so you can put your persona in. Uh, that's that persona. That's that European stuff. That Germany, Berlin, and it's crazy how the way they speak certain things, and you learn it in music when you're doing different workstations or DAWs, digital workstations, and in America things are basically the same. And then when you go into Germany and all that, because they the ones basically create all this stuff in Europe, and the words they have for certain things like persona, we have style. You know what I mean? They got personas. I don't know why it's taking so long. So what we gonna do? Anyway, it's taking too long. So if you're doing some songs and stuff, and then you go up here, persona. Click on your persona, and then you add your personas. You know what I mean? So if she would have stayed, she would have been in here. So that's my rapper from Gary Savage. That's Rain. She from LA. I got everything all written down, and I got Dash from the Bay from LA. And what else did I didn't show you that I could show you? Audio. You can add audio, your audio. I add my beats, and then I put rappers over them. You know what I mean? Or R&B or whatever. If it's an R&B beat, this is where you add your music. Yes, you can add your music. Yes, we add music. Yes, we write the lyrics. Now it could write the lyrics for you. Hell no, you ain't write no lyrics for me. I want my own songs. So you could go through the different modes and models. You could do simple. Now when you do simple, that's when they do everything for you. You know what I mean? You want it real easy, stay in simple. You want to customize it, there you go. You get down with the get down. Inspiration, it'll tell you. And when you're in simple, it'll show you. Damn, where is it? I don't do simple, so I didn't know. Okay, you can go down here and really get intricate with it. Like down here, you can go across where you want to make lo-fi music. A lot of people make lo-fi music so they can upload it to YouTube and get paid off of it. So you can make about what I would do if I was doing a lo-fi joints. I would make about 30 songs. So let's do this right quick. So let's say we're doing a lo-fi. I'm gonna delete all this and hit lo-fi, and we just gonna hit lo-fi. We gonna keep it instrumental. Boom, no lyrics. I'm gonna show you how to get some money. You can call it anything, and you can always change the name. But I'm gonna show you how to get some money. Show you how to get some money. Boom. So here it is. Nice. Now, when people are cleaning up around the house or they have music behind their videos that's not uh, won't copyright strike it. You know what I'm saying? Because you upload it to YouTube. Now you can upload a whole album. You can make a lo-fi album. You could do 20 songs and upload it to YouTube on one page, all back to back to back to back to back. Now you got an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours full of lo-fi songs that somebody might be studying to listen to your music, and you get paid because they listen to your music. That's watch hours. That's how you get paid. I just put you on game. Y'all owe me some money. And let me show you something real quick. So let's go here. You know what? All this time I wasn't showing you. I'm not about to do it again. So anyway, yeah, I wasn't even showing y'all. Damn, my bad, man. Damn, I hate when I do that. Anyway, I come back and definitely show you the whole thing because I'm off after this. Um, but I was gonna show you. Let's go here. And so I'm in here and I'm going to bring up Fly Lo-Fi. That's my DJ. I know y'all like, damn, what would I be getting it in, baby. I be getting it in. So you see this? And somebody, look at this. It's playing right now, live. Look at this. Lo-Fi Girl. 15 million subscribers. 15 million subscribers. Because you see what they do? They just rock to this. And this person just stream it back to back to back to back to back. They don't know where streaming is, but they go live whenever they restream it. Then they restream it. Then they restream it. They can restream it for 10 hours straight. So you will see it. It'll always be live, but they're not on live right now. You know what I mean? So let me go. Let's see. And everybody got them a lo-fi. Not everybody. The people that get out. I'm trying to find mine. You see, I don't even promote mine, so it's not up there at the top. You see what it says? No Stress Lo-Fi, Afro Lo-Fi. Might be one of my partners. I don't even know. But that's how you can get cash. That's how you get that cash, as my fiance said. That cash. Close that. And you can make that right and soon. I'm trying to find mine. I don't see it. It didn't come up. Fly. Oh, because I didn't put the extra Y. My bad. I forgot. So the other day I dropped this single, but I couldn't get a new person. So I got Savage on Fly Lo-Fi page. But this shouldn't be here. I said I was going to delete that, and that shouldn't be here. But this is what I wanted to show you. I did this a minute ago. See, here's the whole album over here. So 10 songs, got the whole album. So when they click on it, it plays through the whole album. You know what I mean? Drift Away, I name them. Chill Vibes from Fly Lo-Fi. It's my DJ. I did this September 2024, last year. Nobody really knows about it, so I only got like 19 views. Even though my lo-fi, I make sure it's on all social media, so you can go to TikTok, all that, and if you're making a video, you can pull up my joints. Like I used to love, I think, Whispers in the Breeze. And it's just that simple, yo. You can go here. What the? Oh, it was. I don't know. Oh, that's why it was. Okay, I was there. So you can go to. Let me show you real quick one more time. Put y'all on some money. Ain't nobody putting y'all on this money like me. And you can go here, and it'll be down here. Just go here, Lo-Fi Styles. You see styles? Just write styles. And styles, just write Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi, Lo-Fi hip hop. Whatever you think you want. Boom. And then hit create. You don't have to do nothing and nothing else. Make sure you name it, but you don't have to touch nothing else. And you start making you some cash. You start making you some cash. Them lo-fi channels, man, they have millions of. You seen the 115 million? Come on, homie. Listen. Boom. Excuse me. So you see, I said lo-fi, mellow, laid back hip hop. I couldn't put real mellow. I mean, anything that you feel how you want to describe it, boom. And now you got your own music. Dump it to YouTube. Get you a lo-fi channel. Get you a nice name. Like she got lo-fi girl, so she really, really known. You can call yourself lo-fi boy. Yo, man, come over here. Push that. You can put lo-fi, mellow, R&B. Let's see, R&B. Let's do it. Hit create. You don't have to do nothing else, and you can start making money. And then you don't need your face. All you got to do is just go to whatever you make pictures on. Go to Mid Journey, make some pictures, and keep it moving. You don't have to do nothing. It take you a minute, and you can start making some money. A minute, and you can start making some money. Here we go. That's still aggressive. I don't want nothing aggressive. I want. Let's put jazz, soft jazz, and that's it. Look how I'm creating this stuff. Just creating. I'm creating it in the wrong part for me, not for y'all. But it is what it is. I can go back and delete it. I'm not keeping none of this stuff. So if you want it, hit me up. Get you some money. All right, here we go. That one wasn't ready. You don't see the dot. This one ready. I like that. I like that. Period. And that's it. If you see this video, you want that, I give you these songs for free. You just hit me up. Hey, I like that one song. Just tell me. I give it to you for free. I don't. Or I'm gonna delete it. So that's it, man. I hope I helped you out. I hope I made somebody, gave them some ideas to get them some cash. I hope I put you on point with some different techniques. And Soon Studio, I basically showed you everything that they do now. It's in beta, so it's not really doing a whole lot. And all you gotta do is go back, watch my videos, and you'll be put on. I'm telling you. Anyway, thanks for rocking with me. I love y'all. Thanks for rocking out with me. I appreciate y'all. Holla at you. Salute. See you later. Peace.